But my dad doesn't shoot ducks. That was loud.
Yeah. You just gotta keep listening.
That's where the turkey and deer come out of the timber. Right?
Yeah.
In the back there, I found my antler.
Really?
My first one.
That's it. Yeah, look at all that snow. Film the snow. How's that? Good job. You're gonna be my cameraman this morning. We're doing. Well, hey everybody, it's opening morning of the turkey season here in the North Zone of Illinois, and my friend Josh, he's set up outside the blind. He thought he'd have a little bit better position to shoot out there than inside here, and then me and his son Jax were in here just kind of staying nice and warm running the camera. But we've got some of probably the most extreme weather conditions we've had for opening morning of turkey season. It's snowing, we got flurries on the ground. It's really cold, it's probably like 30 degrees right now. So Jax and I were just gonna hang in here in the blind and film while Josh sits out here in front of us. We got a strutter decoy in ahead. And Josh came out here last night and roosted 7 times. And we can hear him gobbling in the timber there every now and then. Josh is trying to call back. I guess. Hold on, bud. Hold on. Let me get finished here. Josh is trying to call, but I think his slate call got wet in all the snow. So they can't be but 60, 70 yards at the most inside the timber there. Hopefully they decide to just filter out of there and come out in this field to strut. Hopefully the snow stops. Hopefully the snow stops here eventually.
I'll never get a turkey.
Just hold it right there.
The deer must be trying to.
No, don't touch it.
I was trying to laugh at you.
What?
I was trying to laugh at you.
Well, it's well, these birds are still just right in the timber. I think it's just a matter of time before they come out here. Josh finally got his slate call dried off so he can do some calling. We can hear some hens down in there yelping too. Hopefully they don't get with those hens right away, and hopefully they'll come out here to strut. So we're just gonna keep our fingers crossed, and hopefully something happens here quick. Hey, Dad, yeah, holler at him.
But the turkeys are... Dad, we found this in your stagecoach.
Well, what do you think?
What do you think, buddy?
That was something else, wasn't it?
What do you think of them gobbling like that? Pretty noisy, aren't they?
Feathers.
See the spurs?
All right, guys. Well, this is kind of different. I mean, we got a little snow on the ground this morning. It's opening day here in Illinois for the northern zone, and we've had a real different spring. Weather's been kind of different. Cooler temps, snow every other day, then 60 one day, and the birds are kind of still grouped up, but came out last night and there was a pretty good sized group and a few different toms in there that we thought we could maybe get a chance to call in, and they stayed on the roost this morning. It was, I mean, probably 25 degrees without the wind chill this morning. They stayed on the roost quite a ways, quite a long time, and I tried my slate call, and the snow was falling and melting on my slate call. It was too wet. I couldn't even use it. So Dustin was able to fill in there for a few minutes with his mouth call. So I got my box call ready. But once they hit the ground, they started coming out right away, and you can see we had that one hen come up, and she wasn't much more than 10 feet from me. But once these three bigger toms came out and seen this decoy, they were pretty set on getting over here and checking him out, and didn't really care for him being up here in their neck of the woods. So they came right in and attacked our decoy here, and gave me a good shot opportunity. Would have liked to wait a little bit longer, but I couldn't really turn very much more, and we ended up with a very nice tom, didn't we, buddy? Give me a high five. What do you think of that, huh? But yeah, it's kind of crazy here. First time I've ever turkey hunted in the snow with snow on the ground, and it's still snowing right now as we speak.
I think when we were in Kansas one time, we had some snow flurries turkey hunting, but not in Illinois.
No, and it didn't really amount to much. It was just kind of flurries. I mean, we actually got a little snow cover here, and we got a little out behind us here where you probably could see during the filming that I got a little winter wheat out here, and I think they were all out in that last night really picking for some grubs or picking at that winter wheat. So I kind of had a good feeling that they'd come back out on this side of the timber this morning. It's kind of out of the wind. The wind's out of the northwest. So I was a little worried they'd want to stay down in the timber out of the wind to strut for a while, but once they hit the ground, that hen came out right away, and I think she was part of our saving grace this morning. So, but it's just one of those things. I've had a lot of crazy experiences in the woods, and be no different to have Dustin with me on this one, because most of the times he's with me when something like this happens. And we had a bunch of deer. Did you see the deer this morning come through the field up there? And
Jax was filming them, weren't you?
did you film the deer?
He was running the camera there for me quite a bit.
Good job, buddy.
So,
Did you hear the hen? She's still in there. So we'll get everything packed up here and get this bird taken care of and head back home. We got a new baby at home that was just born Thursday, so thanks to your mom and my wife that she's letting us come out here, right, buddy? We'll have to get home and help her out. All right. Hey, don't kick him.
Where are we gonna take him to?
We'll take him home. Maybe we'll even go show Papa Rick.